All right, welcome to phase one, how to read a chart. If you know this information, you can go ahead and skip to the next video, but if you're very new and you're very beginner, this is good info, so stick around. But we're going to go through how to actually read what's going on here. Okay, so this whole chart is, you can see we have the pair USD Chef, USD Swiss franc, which would be USD Chef. This whole chart is the US dollar. It's whatever's in front. So if we pulled up the Euro USD, what you would see on the screen would be the strength of the euro. So on the right side here, this is actually the Swiss franc. So this is all one US dollar, just for perspective. So one US dollar is about 0.9156 Swiss francs right at this very time, around September 1st. So again, the stronger a currency gets, it'll go up. So let's say the US dollar gets stronger than the Swiss franc. This chart is going to go up. And then the exchange rate is going to increase as well. So if price comes up to right here, let's make this a nice even number. If price gets up here, then one US dollar, which is what this is, would be 0.922 Swiss francs. Okay, similarly, go to GBP USD. One US dollar is about 1.37, one British pound is about 1.377 US dollars. Because the British pound's in front, so that's what you're looking at on the screen. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. If it's too confusing, you can go back and watch it again. But it's all just currency pairs. If British pound is stronger, this chart will go up. If the US dollar is stronger than the British pound, this chart will actually go down. Okay, so it's all correlation. But how to actually read a chart? So we have candlesticks and we have wicks. Let's go over here. Let's get a nice candle. Here we go. So we have candlestick bodies and wicks. These are all candlesticks, but this is the body itself, the main part of the candle, and then the wicks are the little lines poking out at the top and the bottom. So this basically means that right here, because this is a green candle, the green ones are bullish and the black ones are bearish. This candle, because it's green, it means after 1 hour, which is when the candle closed, because you can see we're on the 1 hour time frame, so each of these is 1 hour. After 1 hour, this closed higher than where it opened. That's why it's green, because price went up within that hour. So right at the bottom here, because this is green, this opened down here. Okay, so the 1 hour timer starts. Once this one closes, this one opens. Within that hour, price got down to here, which is the lowest point. If I put a little line there, it got down right to this area, as you can see. That's the lowest point that the price got to within that hour. Okay, and then price moved up. This is the very highest point price was. And then price came back down here, and when that 1 hour timer ended, this is where the price was, so it closed the candle here. That's why that's the body. Even though we got up here, we got down here, it closed right here. Okay, if we look at the next one beside it, because this is a black candle, it actually closed lower than where it opened, so within this 1 hour, price went down. Okay, so we opened right where this one closed. It's barely got a wick on it, just like the tiniest bit, you might be able to see it. And then price got all the way down here, and then all the way back up here, and then after 1 hour, the candle closed. So it made a big wick, but the body was actually relatively small. The one beside it has pretty large wicks. We got up all the way up here, then opens right here, comes up here, and then gets all the way down here. That's the lowest point, and then price comes back up and closes right here. So that's why you have a long wick, because the price actually closed here, so the body was small, but the price did get quite a bit of movement within that 1 hour. Okay, so looking at time frames, because we're on the 1 hour, each candlestick is 1 hour. If we go to the 4 hour, each candlestick is now 4 hours. So right here, this candle opened down here, because it's green, so I know it opened at the bottom because it closed above. It opened down here, price trades down, trades back up and comes down. closes, and then that was 4 hours, not 1 hour like if we were just looking at. Okay, so you can scroll through the time frames here. And then we're going to be utilizing many of these, not all of these, just some of the main ones. I just have these on here just to, fill up the top bar. But that is, for the majority, pretty much it on how to read the chart. So if we go, let's pull up another pair, NZD, New Zealand dollar to US dollar. Okay, so 1 New Zealand dollar, which is what this is because it's in front, 1 New Zealand dollar is about 0.706 US dollars. And you can see we've had a lot of bullish movement. Price has been, over the last week, very, very bullish because we're having a lot of green candles print. And then if it was, going down, it would be bearish. Okay, not too much to cover in here, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up, and then I will see you in video 2.